Good afternoon. This is All India Radio. I am VC Pramod and with me is Abhishek Mukhopadhyay with the Midday News. The headlines. Centre asks states to identify pockets of critical interventions for focused management of COVID-19. Recovery rate of COVID-19 rises to 25%. Doubling rate improves to 11 days. Election Commission grants permission for holding elections to the Legislative Council in Maharashtra. Jharkhand brings back migrant workers from Telangana through special train. Other states also start the process of bringing back migrant workers. President, Vice President and Prime Minister greet the people of Gujarat and Maharashtra on their statehood day. Centre has asked states to identify pockets of critical interventions for the focused management of COVID-19 at the field level. In a letter to state chief secretaries, Union Health Secretary Preeti Sudan said earlier districts were designated as hotspots or red zones, orange zones and green zones, primarily based on the cumulative cases reported and the doubling rate. Since recovery rates have gone up, the districts are now being designated across various zones, duly broad-basing the criteria. She said a district will be considered under green zone if there are no confirmed cases so far or there is no reported case since the last 21 days in the area. She highlighted that based on field feedback and additional analysis at the state level, states may designate additional red or orange zones as appropriate. However, they may not relax the zonal classification of districts classified as red or orange. She highlighted the necessary action in red and orange zones to break the chain of transmission of the virus. The Secretary also asked states that necessary action should be initiated in these areas as part of the containment action plans, like establishing clear entry and exit points, no movement except for medical emergencies and essential goods and services, active search for cases through house-to-house surveillance, testing of all cases and contact tracing. The Health Secretary also declared the list of districts identified as red, orange and green zones for the next week. Under it, 130 districts have been put in the red zone category, 284 in orange zone and 319 in green zone. The recovery rate of COVID-19 in the country has improved from 13.06% to above 25% in the last 14 days, and the doubling rate is now 11 days compared to 3.4 days before lockdown. Briefing media in New Delhi yesterday, a Health Ministry official said a total of 35,043 COVID-19 cases have been reported in the country so far. As per Health Ministry, 8,889 patients have recovered after treatment and discharged from the hospitals, while 1,147 patients have died. States whose doubling rate is better than national average and is between 11 to 20 days are Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, Odisha, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu and Punjab. States whose doubling rate is between 20 to 40 days include Karnataka, Ladakh, Haryana, Uttarakhand and Kerala. Assam, Telangana, Chhattisgarh and Himachal Pradesh have doubling rate of above 40 days. The fatality rate is 3.2% and comorbidities was found in COVID-19 patients in 78% of the deaths.
Election Commission of India granted permission for holding elections to the Legislative Council in Maharashtra. Maharashtra Governor Bhagat Singh Koshyari had written to the Election Commission asking the body to declare elections to the 9 vacant seats of the Maharashtra Legislative Council, MLC, at the earliest. Chief Minister Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray, who is not a member of either houses of the Maharashtra Legislature, was sworn in as a Chief Minister on November 28 last year. He has to become a member by May 28 when he completes 6 months in office. Otherwise, he will cease to be the Chief Minister. President, Vice President and Prime Minister today greeted the people of Gujarat and Maharashtra on the statehood day. President Ramnath Kovind hoped that Gujarat continues its uninterrupted progress in the years to come. He also hoped that Maharashtra continues to prosper and remain safe. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu said Gujarat has been the birthplace of great leaders such as Mahatma Gandhi and Sardar Patel, who shaped the nation's destiny. He said Gujarati people are well known for their spirit of entrepreneurship and innovation across India and the world. Mr. Naidu hoped that the state continues to prosper and touch new heights of glory. The Vice President said Maharashtra has played an important role in national development. He extended his best wishes for the progress and prosperity of the state and well-being of its people. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said both Gujarat and Maharashtra have contributed to the development of the country. He said people of Gujarat have made special contributions in many fields and it has touched new peaks of achievement. News just in, the Election Commission will conduct polls to the 9 Maharashtra Legislative Council seats on the 21st of this month. Notification for the polls will be issued on Monday and nomination can be filed till 11th of May. The counting will take place on the polling day. Earlier the polls were deferred due to the spread of coronavirus.
On the occasion of the 60th anniversary of the formation of the state of Maharashtra, Governor Bhagat Singh Koshari hoisted the national flag at the Raj Bhavan. He greeted the people on this occasion. While addressing the citizens, he said that there is no shortage of food grains in the state and assured that the government is taking utmost care that no one goes hungry during the lockdown. The governor thanked all concerned for their efforts to prevent the spread of COVID-19 in the state. He also expressed confidence that we would win this battle. Chief Minister Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray also saluted martyrs who sacrificed their lives for the creation of a united Maharashtra. Mr. Thackeray also called on Governor Bhagat Singh Koshari at Raj Bhavan and exchanged Maharashtra Day greetings with the governor. Jharkhand becomes the first state to bring its migrant labourers back home through the first train run between Lingampally railway station in Telangana to Hatia railway station in Ranchi today post-lockdown orders. After Ministry of Home Affairs resends directives to states to bring back its stranded labourers, migrants and students issued on April 29th, the effort by the state government has brought hopes on many faces. DRM Hathi railway station has confirmed AIR that the special train was run today from Lingampally, Hyderabad to Hatia, Jharkhand on request of the state government as per the directions of the Railway Ministry. Any other train will be planned as per directions of Ministry of Railways and upon request from originating and destination states. Earlier, a mock drill was also carried out to manage people once they reach post-lockdown. The mock drill will hence prove handy in management of the huge number of labourers coming in from a corona-hit state of Telangana. A report.
The 24 coaches train carrying migrants from Lingapalli in Telangana to Hatia in Jharkhand has started at 5 am today towards its destination. The special train is being run at the state's request to Ministry of Railways. Chief Minister Hemant Soren had tweeted yesterday that he had a conversation with the Union Railway Minister Piyush Goyal to help Jharkhand bring their migrant labourers back to homes via railways from far-off places. The train is bringing stranded labourers of Jharkhand from Telangana after Ministry of Railway gave a nod to this. Around 1200 labourers are expected to reach their destination post-midnight hours. Sanitization of Hatia railway station is being carried out under supervision of the railway officials. This is Shilpi for All India Radio News from Ranchi.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has given his best wishes to Russian Prime Minister Mikhail Mishustin for early recovery from the novel coronavirus and good health. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said India stands with its close friend Russia in efforts to defeat the COVID-19 pandemic. The Russian Prime Minister yesterday tested positive for COVID-19 and told President Vladimir Putin that he will self-isolate. Centre has asked states to ensure free movement of trucks and goods carriers, including empty trucks. In a letter to State Chief Secretary's Union Home Secretary Ajay Bhalla said the local authorities must not insist on separate passes at interstate borders across the country. Referring to reports that at interstate borders in different parts of the country, the movement of trucks is not allowed freely and local authorities insist on separate passes, Mr. Bhalla, while citing earlier orders, reiterated that it is not required. He said this is essential to maintain supply chain of goods and services intact in the country during the lockdown. The Home Secretary asked states and UTs to ensure that district authorities and field agencies are informed about it so that ambiguity in this regard can be cleared. You are listening to the Midday News on All India Radio. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. Centre asks states to identify pockets of critical interventions for focused management of COVID-19. Recovery rate of COVID-19 rises to 25%. Doubling rate improves to 11 days. Election Commission grants permission for holding elections to the Legislative Council in Maharashtra. Jharkhand brings back migrant workers from Telangana through special train. Other states also start the process of bringing back migrant workers. President, Vice President and Prime Minister greet people of Gujarat and Maharashtra on the Statehood Day. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
लोकप्रिय धारावाहिक महाभारत प्रतिदिन दोपहर 12 बजे और शाम 7 बजे डीडी भारती, फ्री डिश और अन्य डीटीएच चैनल पर। सब्सक्राइबर्स अपना चैनल नंबर नोट करें: डीडी 60, टाटा स्काई 1194, एयरटेल 151, सन डायरेक्ट 326, वीडियोकॉन डीटीएच 480, डिश टीवी 197 और डेन 522। समय याद रखें, दोपहर 12 बजे और शाम 7 बजे। प्रतिदिन देखें लोकप्रिय धारावाहिक महाभारत।
अथ श्री महाभारत कथा।
The News Services Division of All India Radio, in its bilingual live phone-in program today, will bring you a special discussion program on COVID-19. Dr. Desh Deepak, senior physician from RMN Hospital, will participate in the discussion. Listeners can ask questions to the experts on toll-free number 1800-115767. Repeat, 1800-115767. You can also ask questions on telephone number 011-2331-4444. Repeat, 011-2331-4444, and post queries on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts by #AskAIR. This can be heard tonight on FM Gold Channel and additional frequencies from 9:25 p.m. onwards. This program will also be available on our website newsonair.com and on our YouTube channel News on AIR Official. You can also follow us on the News on AIR app for updates. In the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, District Administration Srinagar has made it mandatory that all the persons residing in Srinagar city shall use face masks in an effort to keep at bay the evil designs of the coronavirus pandemic. More from our Srinagar correspondent.
Srinagar District Administration has made wearing face masks mandatory in all public places from today. The administration is making 15 lakh masks available to the residents, and each family shall be provided a pack of 5 face masks. Deputy Commissioner Srinagar Dr. Shahid Iqbal Chaudhary has urged residents to follow other safety precautions like using sanitizers and maintaining appropriate social distancing. Meanwhile, out of 614 positive cases reported so far in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, the recovery percentage of the infected persons is 35.17%, which signifies a positive sign so far as the recovery percentage of the infected persons in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir is concerned. Sunil Kohl, AIR News from Srinagar.
In a series, Experts Speak on All India Radio, we bring you the views of leading medical experts on COVID-19. Talking to AIR News, Dr. Amarchand Bajaj, Senior Consultant in Sitaram Bhartiya Institute of Science and Research, New Delhi, highlighted the importance of hygiene and how to maintain it to contain novel coronavirus.
जब तक हमारे पास इनकी ट्रीटमेंट वैक्सीन या मेडिसिन के रूप में ना निकले, तब तक हमें जो प्रिकॉशनरी मेजर्स है वो फॉलो करने हैं। जहाँ जरूरत ना हो उसमें घर से बिल्कुल बाहर ना निकले, कोशिश करें कम से कम बाहर निकलना है। और जबकि निकलना भी पड़ा घर से बाहर, तो कोशिश करें कि जहाँ आप 2 लोग खड़े हैं, करीब 2 मीटर दूर खड़े रहें, नहीं तो कम से कम 1 मीटर दूर खड़े रहें।
Talking to AIR News, Dr. Naresh Gupta of LNJP Hospital, Delhi said that in most of the cases, the COVID-19 infections are self-limiting and very few patients are required to take admission in hospital.
कॉमन कोल्ड और कोरोना वायरस इन्फेक्शन दोनों की दोनों आम तौर से अपने आप ही सेटल कर जाते। 80% में तो ऐसी भी तकलीफ नहीं करते हैं या इतनी हल्की करते हैं कि लोग घर पे ही ठीक हो जाते। 10-15% में उनको अस्पताल जाके कुछ दवाई दी जाती है और वो सेटल हो जाते। 5% या उससे कम वाले हैं जो कि दाखिल होना पड़ता है। तो फर्क आप नहीं कर पाएंगे, सेटल आप हो जाएंगे, लेकिन इसका बचाव अपने लिए, जिससे कि हॉस्पिटलाइजेशन की नौबत ना आए और उससे ज्यादा दूसरों को ना लगे, क्योंकि ये जरूरी नहीं कि किसी इंसान को अगर हल्के रूप में कोरोना वायरस हुआ है तो जिससे उस इंसान को लगेगा वो भी हल्का ही होगा, वो इतना तीखा हो सकता है कि वो जानलेवा भी हो सकता है, तो वो जानना जरूरी है।
Today is International Labour Day, also known as International Workers' Day or Midday. The day is celebrated to honor the contribution of working men and women. President Ramnath Kovind has greeted the men and women workers on the occasion of International Labour Day. In a tweet, Mr. Kovind said this day is dedicated to honor the hard work and dedication of crores of men and women workers. He said they are laying the foundation for a better and prosperous India, and they are the nation builders in the true sense. In his message, Director General of International Labour Organization, Guy Ryder, called upon everyone to together build a better normal. He said the time is now to bring solutions to the table and secure a future of work built on social justice.
1988 batch IAS officer Tarun Bajaj today assumed charge as the Economic Affairs Secretary. Prior to this, he was the Additional Secretary in the Prime Minister's office. Mr. Bajaj replaces Atanu Chakraborty, who retired yesterday. Before joining Prime Minister's office in 2015, Bajaj was Joint Secretary in Economic Affairs Department, looking after Multilateral Funding Agencies Division. He also worked as Joint Secretary and Director in Department of Financial Services. Kuntalgiri Peda and Khoya in many parts of Osmanabad district are famous not only in Maharashtra but also in neighbouring states like Goa and Karnataka. This Khoya is widely sold in the vicinity of many temples in the state. However, due to lockdown, the transportation of this Khoya is also halted. In order to avoid loss, Khoya cluster has been set up at Bhoom to provide relief to the farmers. More from our Mumbai correspondent.
On a positive note, in order to support the local farmers, a Khoya cluster has been set up at Bhoom Taluka of Osmanabad district with a grant of Rs 5 crore from centre and state government. This cluster is capable to preserve Khoya at a temperature of -16 degrees for 10 to 12 months. There is great demand of Khoya produced in Bhoom throughout Maharashtra and other states. Director of this cluster, Vinod Chokdand, elaborated further.
कोरोना की वजह से यहाँ फार्मर का दूध कोई खरीदता नहीं था, मार्केट नहीं था, उसके लिए सब फार्मर परेशान हो रहे थे। इसके लिए हमने पूरे फार्मर को इकट्ठा करके 1 महीने में 10 लाख लीटर का वो सब मावा बनाया, जिसकी आज की मार्केट की प्राइस 2.5 करोड़ रुपए है। 200 टन मावा बना के सब मावा खोआ क्लस्टर भूम की कोल्ड स्टोरेज में रख दिया, जिसकी वजह से जब मार्केट शुरू हो जाएगा तभी 2.5 करोड़ का मावा जो है वो 5 करोड़ तक उसकी प्राइस हो जाएगी और जिसकी वजह से ये सब फार्मर के लिए फायदा हो जाएगा।
It was not possible to send this perishable produce out of the town due to lockdown. With this cluster, it has been possible to store 200 tons of khoya made from 1 million liters of milk and avoided loss to farmers. With Devidas Pathak, Madhuri Pange, AIR News, Mumbai.
In an effort to guard against fake news being circulated on various platforms, we bring you a segment on fact-checking and myth-busters. World Health Organization has said that there is no evidence that the BCG protects people against infection with COVID-19 virus. It has said that 2 clinical trials addressing this question are underway and WHO will evaluate the evidence when it is available. Jammu and Kashmir government has opposed restoration of 4G services in the Union Territory in the Supreme Court today, saying that terror modules operating within the Union Territory and the handlers from across the border incite people by transmission of fake news. The submissions were made in response to a plea filed by the Foundation for Media Professionals seeking restoration of 4G internet services in the Union Territory in view of prevailing COVID-19 pandemic. An affidavit submitted by the UT administration said that there were well-founded apprehensions of misuse of internet for propagation of terror activities and incitement through the circulation of inflammatory material, particularly fake videos and photos, as also coordination of activities that are inimical to security and public order. It said Pakistan-based terrorism handlers like the Resistance Front TRF and the Tehreek-e-Millat-e-Islami TMI are using messaging applications to instigate youth to join terrorism. The affidavit informed that till April 25th, 108 terrorism-related incidents took place with 99 incidents reported from the Kashmir province while 9 others from Jammu province. It said 30 civilians lost their lives while 114 civilians were injured in terrorist-related incidents.
Delhi government is sending around 40 buses to Kota district of Rajasthan to ferry the stranded students of Delhi due to the nationwide lockdown. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal said these buses are expected to return to Delhi tomorrow carrying these students. He also said the city government is also in talks with some other states including Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and Jharkhand to reach a final decision for those stranded people who want to go back to their home states. On number of COVID-19 cases, Mr. Kejriwal said so far 3,515 confirmed cases have been reported in the national capital, out of which 1,100 patients have recovered and were discharged from the hospitals, while 59 patients have died. He said the city government is conducting 2,300 tests per 1 million population. He also said the trials under plasma therapy are going on at LNJP hospital and the first patient from the hospital under plasma therapy has recovered, which is a positive sign. He said the city government has also decided to provide 10 kilogram ration from this month to per eligible beneficiary free of cost. You are listening to the Midday News on All India Radio.
कृष्णा
दर्शकों का पसंदीदा धारावाहिक श्री कृष्ण जल्द आ रहा है डीडी नेशनल, फ्री डिश और अन्य डीटीएच चैनल पर। सब्सक्राइबर्स अपना चैनल नंबर नोट करें। फ्री डिश 001, टाटा स्काई 114, एयरटेल 148, सन डायरेक्ट 302, वीडियोकॉन D2H 149, डिश टीवी 193 और डेन 138। आगामी आकर्षण धारावाहिक श्री कृष्ण।
The Delhi-Gurugram border was sealed by Haryana police today due to COVID-19 as people and vehicles coming from the national capital were asked to go back. Entry of vehicles and others without proper passes has been stopped from 10 a.m. today till further orders. Only those associated with essential services are being allowed and certain government officials are exempted. People in Bihar are expressing satisfaction on getting benefits from various central government welfare schemes. A report.
नाम रवि कुमार है। जम्मू जिला अगारा गांव में रहते हैं। प्रधानमंत्री के द्वारा जनधन खाते में 500 रुपए और उजाला गैस में 850 रुपए आया है। हम लोग अच्छे से खा पी रहे हैं। प्रधानमंत्री को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
पूनम कुमारी, रहने वाले हैं यहाँ गौरीचा के, पटना। मिला है फ्री में गैस 20 किलो अनाज। हम प्रधानमंत्री के धन्यवाद।
मैं नरेश कुमार छोटू सोनी, जिला पूर्वी चंपारण, बिहार का निवासी हूँ। इस लॉकडाउन के दौरान में प्रधानमंत्री महोदय जी के आदेशानुसार किसान को सुविधा देते हुए मैं अपना खेती सही समय पर गेहूं का कटनी करा लिया। प्रधानमंत्री सम्मान निधि योजना का रुपया आ भी गया, राशन भी मिल गया।
In Bihar, number of cured patients from coronavirus have gone up to 84 with discharge of 20 patients from hospitals. 25 patients cured are from Siwan, followed by 17 from Munger and 12 from Nalanda. Altogether, 426 positive have so far been reported from 29 districts of the state. 340 patients are undergoing treatment in different hospitals. The state administration is instructed to vacate Indira Gandhi Institute of Medical Sciences, IGIMS hospitals, Patna, following detection of positive cases among 8 patients. Positive cases were also found in a doctor and a nursing staff. The state has cancelled the leave of all doctors till May 31st in view of the coronavirus pandemic. In Madhya Pradesh, the state government is planning to convert the challenge of corona outbreak into an opportunity by reforming labour laws. The sole objective of these proposed reforms is that labour laws should not obstruct in attracting investment in the state. Presiding over the meeting of the Labour Department on labour reforms, Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan has advised the officials that labour laws should be simplified and to incorporate all the reforms suggested by the Union government.
Chief Minister said that due to the current corona crisis, many industries are leaving countries like China. They will set up their industries in other countries. This is an opportunity for us. We should make our labour laws and industrial policy in such a way that more and more investment is attracted in the state. Meanwhile, the work for bringing back the labourers of Madhya Pradesh stranded in other states due to corona crisis is being conducted effectively. So far, 35,000 labourers have returned to the state. Additional Chief Secretary at the State Control Room in charge ICP Keshri informed that about 35,000 labourers stranded in different districts of the state have also been sent to their destinations. At the same time, Chief Minister will pay 2,990 crore rupees crop insurance online to the farmers after a short while from now. This will benefit more than 14,93,000 farmers of the state. The state government has also transferred rupees 42 lakh honorarium for the month of April to the bank account of 2,10,000 cooks of the state under the Midday meal scheme yesterday. Sanjeev Sharma, AIR News, Bhopal.
In Rajasthan, the number of corona-infected persons in the state has gone up to 2,617, with 33 new cases coming to light today. The highest 11 persons have been reported from Ajmer. 7 each cases tested positive in Chittorgarh and Kota. 6 cases found positive in Jaipur, while 1 each reported from Rajsamand and Jodhpur. 61 persons have died due to COVID-19 infection in the state so far. More from our Jaipur correspondent.
COVID-19 cases have been reported in 29 out of 33 districts of the state. Jaipur and Jodhpur cities are the most affected by corona. 54% of the total infected patients are from these two cities. Curfew continues in identified areas of these cities to prevent the spread of infection. 27% of the corona cases have been reported from Ajmer, Bharatpur, Kota, Nagaur and Tonk. There are 10 districts where the number of infected persons are still limited to a single digit. Health Minister Dr. Raghu Sharma said that the testing capacity in the state has been increased to more than 9,000 samples per day and soon it will reach 10,000 samples per day. Jitendra Dwivedi, AIR News, Jaipur.
Export of gems and jewellery from Surat resumed from Wednesday. Our correspondent reports that the first 10 shipments have been exported from Surat Diamond Bourse on Wednesday. More from our correspondent.
Gujarat being the hub of gems and jewellery, the resumption of economic activity in the sector is a welcoming sign. Talking to AIR, Regional Chairman of Gems and Jewellery Export Promotion Council, Dinesh Navadia said, besides exports, 8 units have also started their operations in Surat SEZ after a gap of 2 months. As many as 350 workers have resumed work till date. He said the council is coordinating with the agencies to propose competitive charges to transship the export parcels from Surat to Mumbai once or twice a week. It is also coordinating with the district authorities to permit interstate transport for export purposes from Surat to Mumbai by road. He expressed hope that emerging demand from the Hong Kong will help the industry to revive the business after the lockdown. With Lopa Darbar from Surat, Aparna Khund, AIR News, Ahmedabad.
In Chennai, containment activities against COVID-19 have been intensified as the state capital remains a major hotspot of the pandemic. Out of 161 patients newly identified in Tamil Nadu yesterday, 138 are from Chennai. Testing activities have been further accelerated in the metro city and special teams comprising civil servants have been deployed in all the zones. Meanwhile, the famous summer festival in the hill resort town, Kodaikanal, has been cancelled due to the pandemic. More from our correspondent.
The Chennai Corporation has asked the city collector to bring all government and private school premises under its control to use them for health measures relating to the COVID-19 pandemic. The move has been taken as a part of the preparatory arrangements for the management and control of the infection. Furthermore, the central team led by National Disaster Management Authority Additional Secretary Mr. Thirupugal today inspected the control room in Chennai Police Commissionerate and reviewed the situation with the City Police Commissioner. Meanwhile, the Tamil Nadu cabinet led by Chief Minister is expected to decide on how to relax the lockdown conditions after May 3rd. Jai Singh, AIR News, Chennai.
Amid COVID-19, a US citizen has moved Kerala High Court seeking extension of his visa to stay back in India, finding it safer. More from a correspondent.
74-year-old US citizen Terry John Converse said that he feels safer in India as he finds the country far more methodical and successful in containing the virus. He finds India in general and specifically Kerala doing a better job in making people aware of the pandemic, treating it and controlling the spread more efficiently. Mr. Converse is an emeritus professor of theatre at the Washington State University and came to Kerala to study about the indigenous theatre forms in the state. Meanwhile, 111 people are under treatment for COVID-19 in the state presently. Out of 497 reported cases, 383 persons recovered from COVID-19 so far, with over 77% of recovery rate, one of the highest in the country. Mayusha for AR News from Thiruvananthapuram.
The Ramakrishna Mutt and Mission is observing its foundation day today. On this day in 1897, Swami Vivekananda founded the mission at a house in Bagh Bazar in North Kolkata, presently known as Balaram Mandir. The day is being observed at Belur Mutt, the headquarters of the mission, and all its branches through special prayers and puja. Our Kolkata correspondent reports that the Foundation Day celebrations are being done informally due to ongoing lockdown against COVID-19. Devotees are not being allowed to take part in it. Ramakrishna Mutt and Mission has launched massive relief operations throughout the country to extend help to distressed people in COVID-19 situation. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Centre asks states to identify pockets of critical interventions for focused management of COVID-19. Recovery rate of COVID-19 rises to 25%, doubling rate improves to 11 days. Election Commission grants permission for holding elections to the Legislative Council in Maharashtra. Jharkhand brings back migrant workers from Telangana through special train. Other states also start the process of bringing back migrant workers. President, Vice President and Prime Minister greet the people of Gujarat and Maharashtra on their statehood day. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.com and News on AIR app. And with that, we end the Midday News.